The International Harvested TD-15 Early Models. International Harvester's model TD-15 track-type tractor was first introduced in 1958 and replaced their former model TD-14. This tired-looking old girl is the forerunner to the TD-15 series and is an international TD-14 seen here with the commonly fitted Bucyrus Erie bulldozer. During its production life, 1939 to 1958, almost 45,000 TD-14s were built, making it one of the most produced track-type tractors of its time. Beautifully restored TD-15 150 series at a farm machinery rally in the USA. It would appear that no expense has been spared to get this machine into near new condition, right down to the chromed exhaust stack. Note the radiator expansion tank on the hood. Awaiting its next job, this early TD-15 is suffering from a worn equalizer bar, giving it a nose-down appearance. A common fault, this was rectified by a much heavier item from the TD-15B onwards. It is equipped with an international-built bill grader, angle blade, and a nicely made canopy. Once again, there is a prominent expansion tank on the hood, a necessary item on all early TD-15s. The mix of different track shoes is noteworthy. An early TD-15 150 series machine still at work on a homestead in the USA. It still has the TD-14 style undercarriage and an expansion tank on the hood, as the earlier international diesels were notorious for overheating issues. The sturdy canopy is a locally made item. First of the TD-15s with planetary final drives was the TD-15B, introduced in 1963. This beefy example was engaged in land clearing and has the reinforced blade to prove it. An Attico Greenville ripper is fitted to the rear of the machine. Taken from an international promotional brochure dated 1964, an international TD-15B dozes out sticky clay on a building site. It is interesting to see a fully cable-equipped machine from this era, as the construction world was rapidly transitioning to hydraulics by then. The cable control unit on the rear is a former Bucyrus Erie item. State of the art in 1976, this image from an international brochure shows a TD-15C with factory ROPS, S-blade with tilt, and the new mufflers that International had introduced 2 years earlier. The TD-15C had a production run of over 5,600 machines. At an Earth Movers Day rally in the USA, this preserved early model TD-15C struts its stuff. There are very few extras on this machine, just the S-blade and a nice straight, unmuffled exhaust stack. The operator looks very happy. Well-worn international TD-15C with ROPS and aftermarket Campbell cab placed over the ROPS structure. Quite an unusual sight. The machine has the commonly fitted S-blade, and someone has marked the carrier rollers with a white stripe to see if they turn while the machine is in operation. Two of the author's international TD-15s. The unit in the foreground is a standard TD-15C with S-blade, while the rear unit another TD-15C towing a Bucyrus Erie S90 cable scraper. These diecasts are made by First Gear and are exceptionally well detailed little 1/50th scale models, regrettably very hard to find these days. The Bucyrus scraper is an EMD model.